and the chance for some storms tomorrow, middle of the day, right?
That's right, middle of the day as kids are perhaps coming home from school. This is about the timing of when some of these storms can come in. Now the thing is, there's some new data coming in. It's kind of reinforcing what we've been thinking all along, is this may actually end up moving more to the south and west, so the southwestern quarter of Indiana and southern Illinois. But I'll show you what the latest data is indicating. Right now, nothing much going on over central Indiana right now. We are dry. There are a few scattered thunderstorms across Illinois and Ohio, and that's really about it. I want to widen the view and show you what's going on back to our north and west. Specifically, the area we are concerned with initially is right up here, Omaha up towards Sioux Falls, and you can actually see just a couple of green dots showing up, so perhaps some showers developing. We thought they'd start to flare up in that area within the next hour or so, and these will then begin to slide off into the south and east. Now the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe weather for the areas shaded in yellow from Indiana all the way back through Iowa and northern Missouri and into the Dakotas. I think the highest risk for severe weather tomorrow is going to be in this shaded area right here. As these storms move along, then they start to dive to the southeast, which would impact more so southwestern Indiana and southeastern Illinois with the storms that are moving through. Let me show you a Fox Futurecast and turn your attentions up to the northwest, specifically towards Des Moines. 6 o'clock in the morning, Fox Futurecast is bringing in some very strong thunderstorm complexes through the Des Moines area. These then begin to move off to the south and east. Now, the one thing I will say is this is just one computer model. Now, several of them are all suggesting the same thing. However, if they're off and we shift everything just a little bit further north, this may be more of an impact to Indianapolis and most of central Indiana. But as I take it through the afternoon, you'll see how this quickly dives to the south and east. And this is where we have the question, is about 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is if we can hold some of the intensity off to the north, because the main energy appears to be moving into southeastern Illinois, and then by the evening things begin to quiet down. So we'll zoom in a little closer and time it out for you. Starting at 7 a.m., things are fine. I can't rule out the chance for an isolated shower early tomorrow morning, but most of us remain dry. It's warm and humid by noon. And I want you to also notice, if you were watching the newscast earlier today, computer models are backing off on how quickly these storms arrive. Initially, we thought between 2 and 4 o'clock in Indianapolis. Now at 2 o'clock, we're looking at it moving in towards the Illinois-Indiana state line and then quickly moving across the area. The main threat from any thunderstorms will be some strong winds. We can't rule out some large hail also, but the main threat would be the damaging winds. And you can see computer models not putting out very much moisture with this because, again, the heaviest rains will be back to the southwest into southern Illinois. And with the damaging wind threat, we can't completely rule out the chance for a few isolated power outages around central Indiana as well. Otherwise, tonight it's 82 degrees. It's very warm. There's not a lot of wind. The humidity is increasing because dew points are sitting in the low 70s. Heat indices in the middle 80s, so it's feeling very warm. Tonight we'll see temperatures dropping upper 60s to low 70s. Patchy fog will be possible through the overnight, especially early tomorrow morning, but that will burn off pretty quickly, and that's when things start to ramp up temperature-wise. We'll see temperatures getting into the upper 80s. I think we could squeeze out another 90-degree temperature tomorrow. If so, that would be our 19th 90-degree day in Indianapolis, and heat indices will be into the mid-90s tomorrow. 7-day forecast shows another chance for some thunderstorms on Wednesday. Then a cold front passes, brings in some cooler air, turns much or less humid by Friday, and Saturday right now looks fantastic. Lows in the 50s, a high of 80 degrees with low humidity. We see the humidity creeping back up as we go into the beginning of next week.